While cleaning the mansion, the maid noticed shelves filled with books and couldn't help asking the wealthy man a question.
Did you read all these books?
Most of them. Why?
After hearing his response, she realized that knowledge truly could change one's destiny. As soon as she returned home, she turned off the TV and told her son to go to the library every week, pick 2 books he liked, and write a reflection after finishing each. At first, Carson was reluctant, but once he found books that interested him, he immediately fell in love with the plan. Even so, whenever exam results were announced, Carson still ranked at the bottom of the class. His classmates began to mock him, which made Carson so angry and embarrassed that he threw a punch at one of them. He hit with such force that the classmate's face required 5 stitches. Afterward, the mother was called to the principal's office. She promised to handle the situation herself and took Carson home. Carson confessed that his poor grades had made him an outcast among his peers, but his mother encouraged him not to give up on himself, while also warning him that if he didn't make a change now, life would only get harder. Once back home, Carson began reading earnestly. Finally, in one exam, he achieved a passing grade. His mother praised him, but he wasn't satisfied. He still thought he wasn't smart enough. Once again, his mother encouraged him, telling him never to underestimate himself. Her gentle yet firm words restored Carson's confidence, but in truth, his mother was struggling. Watching a happy family of 3 on TV brought back painful memories. As Carson laughed at the show, she quietly wiped away her tears. Because she often lost focus at work, she decided to see a therapist. It turned out she had a traumatic childhood, having once lived under someone else's roof. As a young girl, she mistakenly believed love would save her, so she eloped with Carson's father in her teens. After giving birth to 2 sons, she discovered her husband had changed. He eventually abandoned her and the children and started a new family with another woman. Left with only a cleaner's meager income, she raised her 2 sons alone while battling painful memories. Her doctor suggested inpatient treatment and promised not to charge her. During her hospitalization, kind nuns helped look after the children. It was during this time that Carson's grades began to steadily improve. He excitedly ran home to show his progress to his mother, who had by then recovered. She was overjoyed at her son's success. From then on, Carson studied even harder. At his 8th grade graduation ceremony, he received an honors certificate for his outstanding academic performance. Just as his mother was celebrating his achievement, the prejudiced and arrogant principal remarked that students of color shouldn't outperform white students. Furious but restrained, the mother glared at the principal and made up her mind then and there. She used her life's savings to move with her sons to a new home and enrolled them in a school free of discrimination. Years later, Carson was admitted to medical school with exceptional grades. A lecture he attended made him deeply fascinated with neurosurgery, so he decided to become a brain surgeon. To prepare for his hospital exams, he studied intensely, but the pressure became overwhelming and he developed psychological issues. At this critical moment, his mother's voice once again guided him forward. In the end, he ranked first in the exam and earned a solo interview with the hospital. When the interviewer asked him why he wanted to be a neurosurgeon, Carson replied that the brain was a miracle. By the end of the story, Carson had become a renowned brain surgeon. To this day, the hemispherectomy technique he pioneered remains the most effective treatment for epilepsy, making him one of the most celebrated surgeons at Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. Perhaps because of his own childhood experiences, Carson and his wife established the Carson Scholars Fund in 1997, dedicated to helping underprivileged students pave their way to the halls of knowledge. And behind all these achievements lies the unwavering support and encouragement of a great mother.